Are the Raiders on the verge of another major coaching change? With Antonio Pierce struggling to turn the season around and the rumor mill intensifying, fans are left wondering if this is truly the end of the road. This is no ordinary season. It's a pivotal moment for our beloved franchise. Stay with us as we dive into the latest developments and what they mean for the Raiders' future, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Antonio Pierce's time as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders is becoming a hot topic among fans and analysts alike, and honestly, it's hard not to be concerned. After a brief moment of hope last season when he took over as interim coach and finished with a 5-4 record, this year has been a different story. Starting 2023 with a disappointing 2-7, it's clear that the magic we saw from Pierce is fading fast, and the pressure is mounting. Rich Gannon, a former Raiders quarterback and MVP, has been quite vocal about his skepticism regarding Pierce's future with the team. He stated, "At some point, you have to look at the entire operation. I can't imagine Antonio Pierce will be back next year." And let's face it, Gannon knows the Raiders organization inside and out. He's been in the trenches, and if he's questioning the direction this team is heading, we should all take note. Mark Davis, the team owner, has had a rocky history of hiring coaches, cycling through 4 head coaches since 2021. With that track record, it's understandable if he's hesitant to make yet another change, but the question remains, is he getting the right advice? Davis has openly admitted that he doesn't have a deep football background. He's never played, coached, or worked in a front office. So, who is he listening to? Gannon raised this concern as well, saying, "I don't know who he's listening to. He's had a lot of voices in his ears over the years." Now, with Tom Brady as part of the ownership group, there's a possibility that the advisory landscape is shifting. Brady's competitive nature is well known. He's not going to sit back while the Raiders continue to stumble. If he believes a change is necessary, it could very well influence Davis's decisions moving forward. As for Pierce, the remaining games of the season are crucial. The Raiders are not performing well under his leadership, and he's already made significant changes to the coaching staff he assembled less than a year ago. That's a worrying sign. The fact that he hasn't managed to build a competent coaching team raises serious questions about his capability. With Brady in the mix, there's no loyalty tying him to Pierce. If the team continues on this losing path, it's hard to imagine Pierce surviving the season. Winning at least 3 of the remaining 8 games might just be enough to keep his job for another year. Anything less, especially if the team goes winless, could seal their fate. The Raiders desperately need stability, but is it worth sticking with a coach who appears to be in over his head just to avoid yet another search for a new head coach? I'm back on this one, and I want to know what you think. This situation is intense, and the stakes are high. The team's future hinges on these next few weeks, and for us fans, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Watching this unfold, I can't help but wonder if the Raiders can turn this around or if we're looking at yet another disappointing season. So, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe keeping Pierce is the right decision, or do you think it's time for a fresh start? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations matter, so don't hold back. And remember, if you want to stay updated on all things Raiders, hit that like button, share this video with fellow fans, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any essential updates. This is a pivotal time for our team, and I'll be right here, bringing you the latest news and analysis. Let's go, Raiders!